We missed last week, didn't we? So there's a few things that happened there, but hoping you can hear me. Can you hear me all right?
I can hear you fine, loud and clear.
You can hear me fine. Here we go. So
At the nick of time.
in the nick of time, and what's going on your side?
Yeah, I think it's well, I put out a video this week just about the state of mind,
State of
and
state of mind.
yeah, it was this weird experience where just like everything just froze and got stuck. Like, and things happen for a night, but it was something that like I hadn't actually experienced it before, and I'm trying to work out exactly what it is. But this is the whole reason on why we started State of Mind, was to have these conversations and get to know people. Um, yeah, because of if we're creating spaces and thinking about how cultures work and things like that, we need to uh, work out what it is that drives people. What are they looking for, and having those open discussions.
Yeah, that's quite a number of things that we did talk about when we first started State of Mind. It was really around the well-being of people and having that well-being and mental health within business as well as personal, because no matter what we do, right, everything sort of comes back to being personal. Even though lots of people would say, "Hey, don't take business personal." Lots of people have told me that throughout the years, and guess what? Business is personal. So I'm sorry for all the people that think that business isn't personal. If you treat it that way, you won't have the proper relationships that you need to move through business, let alone all the journeys that you have to go through, all mental health, right? So that's what it was for me. It was like a multitude of many different things, and you've gone through your own journey of that we're all going through journeys of self growth. What's it mean to you? How are you feeling, especially being inundated with school too, right? Because a lot of people are going through this. Like, how do we balance a lot of things around this time for school? When school comes in, there's lots of parents, a lot of new parents coming up the ranks. Like, oh, hang on, I've got to go back to work. Uh, how do you feel about that?
Oh, I can't wait for school to go back. I said to him last night, I'm sending you to school tomorrow, but school's not. It doesn't. I'll just send you. They'll be, the birds can look after you. I'm just going to send you. You could just go.
There's no one there, but you're going to be looked after. You're at school, yes.
Yeah, well, their mascot's a cockatoo, so I'm sure they squawk enough. So have a squawk contest.
There's plenty of cockatoos definitely around here. I've got a flock over here. If you need to send them out this way, it's quite a few out here. I
Well, I
don't
think it
know what
comes
it's
back
like.
down to experiences as well, and that's one of the things is sometimes you don't want to actually experience it, right? You want everything just to be happy, fine, and dandy, and it's just life's great, but you are going to come into these hurdles, and that's why it's also hearing it from others as well, and it's piecing everyone together. Everyone's facing different challenges and different experiences, and that's what it's coming down to. And we talk a lot about resilience, and that's what this is.
I'm just
Um,
going to bring in the chat here, but I think
oh,
it
g'day, Rick. How you going, Rick?
it didn't
You
come
can laugh
through.
again, so your comment pops up.
It didn't actually come
Yeah,
through
so
here.
laughing at the squawking contest. We're pretty good at squawking ourselves, so.
Oh, there we
But
go.
yeah,
Oh, did you see that? It actually comes down here.
oh, look at that.
That's
It
different.
changes all the time, doesn't it?
That's
And
different.
it's having a
Yeah.
play.
So,
But and the things too. Hey, Rick. Um, and that's what we're going down this path at the moment with. we all talk about like it's and mental health is massive and what we've all just been through and prior to that, but also and Rick can attest to this too, but this whole spiritual thing going on, and that's what we're looking to bridge at the moment, and just having an open mind. Love your kids going back to school. Yeah, can't wait. Oh, now I see it. Now
Oh, look
I was
at
reading the comments on our
that! You're
screen
reading the comment.
off the side. Rochelle, g'day Rochelle. How are
Oh,
you? How is the Central Coast this morning? Have you been for your swim? Been out there? That's pretty cool.
so,
But yeah, anyway, yeah, so it was great, you know, and having that actually, and Rochelle as well. Some of the conversations we've had with Rochelle is just mind blowing. But having that, and this is where we are today, just having that open mind and listening and hearing from everyone. And how can we get these messages out there and heard?
yeah, we have plenty of different discussions, and some of the discussions are happening offline, and we just really want to bring it back online as well, and just share a lot of these discussions with everyone out there, and getting a conversation around it. We might be having these discussions, but the aftermath of state of mind is the conversations that we actually have, and some of the messages are great. So some of the support is really good as well. So we're really enjoying that. So keep coming up with all these things. Look at that, sunny, and yes, swim is good. Swimming is great if you can get out there,
Oh,
because
cutting out. Are we cutting out? Hope it's not us. Is it not us?
it's probably. Uh, everyone's at home at the moment using the internet, so everything's getting flooded. So
Mm.
yeah, there, there's plenty more things coming up in the future.
Well,
We
I'm
have been
gonna
planning.
interrupt there. But state of mind,
Oh,
what does it mean to you,
what
Sandro?
what's
What
it
does state of
mean?
mind mean to you?
I thought I mentioned it just earlier on. It means it means a lot about the mental well-being, as well as how it encapsulates a lot of the things that we all go through as human beings. We've not only got to go through our own peace of mind, the things that's currently happening in our own heads, as well as the things that we have to deal with on a day-to-day basis, because we're speaking with lots of different people. Easily affected on so many different levels, and these things are based on, emotional levels as well as physical levels, things that we have no control of, and we want to sort of bring a lot of these different things across with many different people with different experiences. And by different experiences, there's different experiences from a spiritual point of view. There's the mental and well-being of all the different things happening out there, and just bringing these to the forefront, and making sure that it's not missed, because we're missing a lot of these conversations that are really tough to talk about. And that's what we're currently doing. We're stepping into that point where it's and trying to normalize a lot of the conversations, have these deep conversations, and some of these things I've been having on TikTok, right? Because we've been having some of these TikTok discussions, and some of it's been really insane. And it's very different compared to the world on Facebook, because Facebook has lots of people sharing, and sharing dramatic things, and sharing just bad news. And you know what happens with bad news? If someone else talks about bad news, another person talks about it, and misery just breeds more misery. So we've got to try and remove that, and that's some of the things that we need to get rid of. And by being positive, and sharing all the different things of what actually works, and what works for lots of different people, we're bringing that to the forefront, and making sure that we're creating different energies that's out there that no one else is doing at the moment. Because all we're hearing is all the worst things out there, the fear, the anxieties, it's being pushed across to us. And like, aren't you guys tired of it? Aren't you guys just tired of hearing just all the negativity when we can actually increase the way we think and the thought patterns and the way that we would be operating at a different level if we would be thinking at that positive point of view, and people are missing that, and that's really kind of what we're trying to achieve here. We're changing the way that people are thinking. We're changing the way that uh, people step into things, having deeper conversations, and knowing that these things exist, and the support's actually out there. And a lot of this, I had to go through from my own point of view, is that I had to go through it myself and have that self growth to realize that these things do exist, and a lot of people go through a lot of issues, a lot of traumas, a lot of things on their own, not knowing something exists until it's way too late. And this is what we want to try and bring in. We want to try and bring that in before it becomes too late, and make it something of a normal thing on a day to day, and bringing that across the whole network, as well as bringing that across on a global scale. So yes, definitely over it.
And I
Rick's
mean,
definitely
Rick's
over
got,
it.
tough combos need to be had. So over it, we need to the deep realizations. And last time speaking with Rick too, we're talking about a safe space and having those conversations, because everyone feels different in different locations, spaces, who's around them, and we've been through with all the LinkedIn local stuff. Like, no one, trust, and there's so much trust out there that's been lost at the moment. And how can we piece that together and bring back the harmony that we once had?
Bring back the harmony. There we go. Harmonizing all the different communities, right? Because that's our vision, is to harmonize a lot of the different communities and bringing everyone together, and bringing everyone together at a central point where they can share all their ideas as well as their experiences. So that sort of that gives it that's what state of mind is. It's just a multitude of things and a multitude of different people that have actually gone through many different things. So yeah, to answer your question is quite hard, because there's so many different levels. What,
Yeah, but it came out. And being raw.
being being raw and just talking about it. Yeah. So the future. What's the future hold? Have you got a bowl, like I'm going to bring one out here. Look, here we go. I'm going to see through my.
Bring out all the tools.
What do I see in the future for you?
It's actually
Oh,
magic.
geez.
It's a magic 8 ball, right?
It's a bloody good. I think yeah, I can see a good future for you here, but it splits in two paths. It splits in two paths for you, Andrew. There's a decision to be had. Oh, I don't know if that means anything to you, but I've seen something there, and I thought, what's going on? There must be something there. There's it splits in two paths. So yeah,
I'm picturing movies now where there's like they got you floating down the river, and there's two ways, and you can't see it. You can't see, but when they say take a drone over the top of it, and then to the right there's a massive waterfall. To the left, we'll keep on going to the New World Oasis.
screw that! I'm going down the waterfall.
You go down the waterfall?
The waterfall is actually a fun ride.
Oh, so you're in the boat too? No, you got your own boat. I see. Like, I'm going one way. You're going in the waterfall. No worries.
You're going the safe way. I'm going for the ride.
We've got walkie-talkies, right? So we can relay what's down each side.
You know what's going to happen? I'm going to go down there and go, "You're missing out, dude! This is awesome!"
And I'm parked up on the beach somewhere, just being served drinks. That's all right. Keep doing that. That's fine. Yeah.
I regret nothing as you go.
Yeah, I regret nothing.
Yeah. and out comes the parachute, not just the parachute, the actual glider. Have you seen those gliders?
Well, as you're
The
falling,
the wing gliders. "Ah, I'm flying! There you are down there. I'm up here. Ah, you should come down my way." Okay.
let's say, all right, well, yeah, right, you've done it, and then we can, swap it across.
So the
But
future.
yes, the future.
What do you see in your crystal ball? Because my crystal ball says two different pathways.
I see the good. I just and that's the conversation we had the other day. Is just trying to find the good, and that's one of the parts. Trying to find the good in everyone, and that can it can take its toll, and sometimes you just need to step back. And that was one of the things that I had. Um, so yeah, I just see people collaborating, working together. We're just traveling again, and just making the world. I mean, it's probably changed forever, but we're just going to make it better.
We are going to make it better. We'll make it better because we're going to bring different energies, and we're gonna heal the world. That's what we're gonna do. We'll be healing the world in many different ways by bringing the right people in, putting the right people in place, as well as just having the right people there to uplift everyone else. So when you have a network that uplifts everyone else, then it's just gonna change everything. It's gonna be a different level, and people don't even don't even expect these things coming, because a lot of the people that's coming on board at the moment and the discussions we're having behind the scenes, is quite epic. It's just something that we will fully reveal as it comes. But we're releasing the founders. The founders, you'll get to. We'll be introducing the founders, and you'll see some of the founders, and they have lots of different experiences. So not only the experiences, yes, it's definitely going to be awesome. So that's something that's about to happen, and a new website coming up, coming soon, and it's going to reveal a lot more. And if you, we'll get that introduced into the mix soon, as well as building this whole network across Australia. It's just going to be very fun. What's in store on your side there?
My side.
Anything? Yeah, on your end.
Yeah, happy to be part of it. It's about the people. Can't forget about the people. We do business with people. We have fun with people. Yeah, and we can't forget about the people, and that's what it is. It's just surrounding amazing, awesome people that are just going to change the world for the better.
That sounds like it.
That's it.
Stay tuned for more, right? And new guests coming on board in the
Yes, lining up
following
some guests
following
at the moment.
weeks. Who's up next week?
Who's up next week? Still finalising details on that one.
Still final.
I'm going to have Kate. Yeah, my cousin is going to come on.
Oh,
That's in May. Lining up a kill. Going to have a kill coming on as well. And there's a few others in talks. So yeah.
in
For anyone
talks.
else out there, if there's anyone else that wants to jump on, we've had Rochelle and we've had Rick. So thanks to those guys for jumping on board. If anyone's hearing this and just wants to talk about what they're up to and getting their message heard, then we'd love to hear it.
So, do you want to go through a quick recap of all the guests that we've had?
We can. You want to bring up anything,
Yeah,
or we just want to?
yeah.
Have you got it? Have you got it there? I haven't
I
got it
haven't
in
got
front
I
of me
haven't got a
right now. I
list.
can bring it up.
I'm just trying to remember from memory. We kicked it off with Amy last year with Business in Red. So Business in Red is about supporting healthy relationships, and just having safe relationships, and the domestic violence and other things is one of the things that were talked about. And we're bringing that level into the mix. Then we had in the new year, because we had a bit of a break, and we had the Christmas thing that we talked about, and we had the Christmas event. So we had Rochelle kick off the new year. Rochelle talking about all the different things. What's that? Oh, look at that! Oh, yeah, you're bringing this into the. Is
Well,
that is that what
let's see how this goes.
is that what we're doing? All right, let's go. Let's go. Oh, look at that! This is then yeah, we had Phil Watson. My goodness,
Liam
Liam.
from Australian Dads Network, doing amazing things over there and really supporting dads who are struggling, dads have and sharing their life experiences. Others have seen the other side and just and helping those through. So Liam's been doing some traveling around remote Australia as well, with everything mental health. So doing some great work there.
I've been keeping an eye on what Liam's been doing. So yeah, that's very interesting. So oh, look at that! We had Joe. We've even had Joe along talk about the NBNBN. Whew.
Which is on this Friday.
It's
On this
on this
Friday.
Friday at 10 a.m. So that get along to her event if you can on the Northern Beaches. That's that we can share some details in here, right?
Yep.
Who else have we had? Because it's
Phil
Phil from
Lions Club.
Lions Club, and he was talking about the farmers and how they were helping a lot of the farmers as well as the health and their own state of mind. So their own mental well-being and how they were suffering and how they've managed to assist and help the people out there with funding as well as getting necessities across to them because they were suffering at some stage and now it's like it's rained again. So it's does that mean farmers are okay? Do you, do you know?
Well, we'll have to do a bit of traveling and get out there and talk to them.
Let's get out to some farmers.
I was
So,
talking to a cotton farmer at the Easter show. He said, well, and rain, talking about how the rain can affect the cotton and that, but they've been okay considering all the rain we've had in the city here. They've been okay apparently. So cotton is okay.
cotton's okay. So we're gonna
Cotton's
we're
good.
gonna have clothes. We're gonna have clothes.
Yeah, we'll still keep warm.
Who else did we have? Yeah, I ended up getting COVID, so that was one of the sessions. Me getting
Yeah.
COVID, so that was.
Oh, we can't forget the one and only Edward Zia.
The one and only most energetic Edward Zia. He has so many different communities all throughout the East Coast. So he's got the Sydney meetup. He's got the Canberra meetup. He's got the Brisbane meetup. Has he set up a Melbourne one yet?
Yeah, I'm sure there's Melbourne
Did I
meetups.
miss?
Yep.
Did I miss the Melbourne? I've got to go down Melbourne. I've got to go down and see you, Ed. So if you're watching this, let me know when the Melbourne one is, and I'll go down Melbourne. So that would be fun just to get to. Sydney, the Sydney one's on tomorrow. So it's with Ed Zia. Edward Zia is going to have the Sydney meetup tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. So get to that if you haven't booked yet. You can find him through Meetup. Just look for his name, and you'll be able to find that meetup. It's going to be
Open
Barangaroo.
LinkedIn, and he'll be there.
Yeah,
he'll be there.
He's just everywhere.
Nick
Bendel.
Nick and the 500 lunches. So he's nearly had 250 lunches.
And what were you
still
again?
staying in great shape.
What were you again?
I think I was number 6.
Bye, Rick.
I remember now.
Thanks for jumping in.
All right, cheers, Rick. Catch you later. Yeah, thanks for jumping on.
So you were number 6, and I was number 20.
So Nick, actually, I got a message from Nick the other day that he is hosting an event with all the lunches. So one massive lunch. That'll be exciting.
One big massive lunch for all the 250 people. That's going to be interesting.
In August.
August.
Of August.
I'm done. I'm down. Let's do it. I'm there. Do we all get
Uh,
numbers? Do we get to hold numbers? Yeah, I'm number 20.
if you want, we got
um,
like line everyone up.
and
Uh,
you know who I'm gonna bring? I'm gonna bring a Nerf gun.
what for?
Just shoot number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and hunt them down. I'm looking for
And
number
then we'll
6.
line up
Where's
number
number
20, and
6?
everyone gets a shot at number 20.
Oh no,
Ian,
Ian
we've had
Walker.
Ian. Yes, sorry, Ian. I know I did tip Eels this week, and they did lose to the Tigers.
Just by
Just,
1 point.
just
Damn it, 1
got to
point. What?
mention that.
What's no? What? Why? Why would you even mention that?
Hey.
Are you rubbing that in at 1 point? At 1
Well,
pointer.
I only do because my father-in-law is a big Parramatta Eels supporter. So
You're surrounded.
the Eels are like, "Ugh."
You're surrounded. That's
I
what's
am.
happening.
I'm surrounded. So I've got to. Yeah, I've got to do my part for the Cronulla Sharks.
Sharks. Where are
Uh,
they? Where are they on the ladder?
but Ian's been doing some great work too. Actually, open up LinkedIn and you'll find Ian will be there too. He's everywhere at the moment and interviewing some great people.
Indeed. Who's next?
Mark Charette. Mark Charette, LinkedIn local, and this was on relationships. And I've got to say, Mark has got a really good setup at the moment because he sounds so smooth. He's got the voice of an angel. It's so smooth on radio. But Mark, calming, and yeah, one of the hosts of LinkedIn Local Central Coast,
Yes,
which we'll be getting back to very soon.
he's definitely great, and he's great at marketing a lot of the videography, and he loves his tech as well. So yeah, I think I'm going to be looking at getting a mic like he does. Look, need one of those microphones and the microphone pop filters where you sound really clear and you can get the deep voice and bass out there.
Well, I can see
So,
he's agreeing with everything you say. Look at the just in the video there. He's
I
agreeing.
like.
He's like, yeah, nodding and agreeing. So get the mic.
Yeah, look at that. Anna McAfee. See you guys. See you later, Rochelle. Oh look,
Oh, just that comment. See you, Rochelle. Thanks for jumping on.
this is new. I like this new feature.
That's cool. Anna McAfee. Not sure why we got this one here.
Anna
Anyway,
McAfee, the one and only originator of LinkedIn Local. She started it all, and she's the founder of LinkedIn Local and has created these big pockets of communities around the world, and it's just gone global, hasn't it? And all the things that she's currently doing for communities and building them. It's just so grateful to have met her and many different things that we can do in the future with her. So
yeah,
stay tuned with
absolutely.
that.
We're getting up there soon. Traveling up the North Coast.
Oh, are we announcing that? Is that what we're doing?
We're planning it, so we'll announce. It's announced. Done.
It's announced. It's done.
Then we've got Alan Stevens. There he is.
From the Campfire Project. Apart from just being a face profiler, as what he normally does, but he's got this great community up the Central Coast, and it's bringing young boys to men. It's like going boys to men, right? It's bringing boys and making them men, and it's just having the great support. Some sort of it's a great place and a great place for support for men, young men, boys becoming better men, and that's what we need in society. And just having that the role models that we need, and it's quite a big and grown network what he's currently set up there. So look that up, guys. If you need to help and assist, that he's constantly looking for people to speak and other mentors and things. Go check out Campfire Project.
Wraps it up nicely. Rick with so many, and thanks Rick for jumping on here before. Just opened up a whole nother what is it? A portal. He opened up a portal to this whole other side. That's what's coming to me at the moment.
He's opened up a discussion around metaphysics and how a lot of things actually affect us with different energies, and because we do have a better understanding from a scientific point of view of how magnets and how bodies have all these different things. We're now able to really understand and have science behind all the things that we're talked about. And these are some of the things that we probably, we got rid of because of, just current conditions and fears around it and the way that it was talked about. So, yeah, get in touch with Rick if you want some sort of a spiritual awakening. Is what I
Well,
can
this
say.
is where I started looking into life, this life path stuff, and you're reading, you're like, oh wow, that's quite interesting and pretty accurate. And then it's like, all right, what's that all about?
It opens up quite a few different things, right?
It does. Juanita, habits and addictions.
Juanita Smith with habits and addictions, because a lot of the things that we have are based on actions we take on a daily basis, and it's just repeated actions. That's what we learned from it. It was all these repeated actions that we continuously do that turns into habits, and that's what it really comes down to: just repeating something on a daily basis until it becomes us. And she just brings it out and gives you a shortcut by introducing hypnotherapy and just giving you a shortcut to sort of go from A to B a lot quicker, and just bridging the gaps within our own mental state. So go check that out, and a few good things are about to come from Juanita Smith, and as we take along the journey nationwide. So stay tuned on that.
And
Finally,
there's a couple of awesome people.
oh, look at that.
Amanda, and talking about resilience, and that's a lot of the stuff we've been talking about at the moment. Resilience.
You're resilient.
Hear that in the background. Trying to push through. A couple more minutes.
Couple more minutes. Oh, geez, we've overstepped the amount of time that we normally are here, but just a quick recap on that. That's great. So resilience. So what's resilience? I think we talked about that. What's resilience to you, Andrew?
Resilience is how do we get through the distractions and noise and piece it together? It's like hearing that.
It's like woo, like right now.
Yeah, like right now.
So yeah, that's our recap, and of course we missed out on last week, but it's more of a break for us as well, and we're just getting back into it. So stay tuned for more, and we'll be revealing a lot more in the coming weeks and months as we expand our own horizons. We're going to be doing that for you guys as well. So anything else to end on a note?
No, that was it. That was good.
That was good. That's it. So we're out.
That's it.
We're out
That's
for a week, and that's a great recap.
Over 30 minutes. All right.
All right.
Back to it.
Back to it. All right. Have a great week, everyone. A great rest of the holidays for some, as well as Anzac coming up. Have a great Anzac Day, and see you on the flip side.
Cheers.